Just bring yourself down into your child pose. Equaling out the inhales and the exhales. Starting to bring all your awareness to yourself and your practice. Just focus on bringing the inhales through the nose and exhales out the mouth. Take a couple of easy breaths. Just draw attention to how you feel in this moment. One more easy breath in child pose. And then we're slowly going to walk the hands over to the left. Reach that right hand as far to the left as you can and draw the left hand down towards your feet. So we're opening out through that left shoulder. Good. Feel that stretch along the right side body. Try grounding down that right pelvic bone onto that right heel. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. One more breath. And then slowly let's start to walk the hands back through center. Taking that left hand as far to the right as possible and drawing that right hand down towards the right toes. Opening out through that left side body. Beautiful. Keep that left hip grounded. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. One more breath. And then slowly walk the hands back through center. Realign in your child pose, sink in. One full breath here, breathe it in. Breathe out. And then slowly make your way into tabletop, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, one nice long straight spine. And then we're going to inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, draw those shoulder blades down, back into your cow pose. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, rounding through, push away with those hands, rounding through the scapula. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, shoulder blades come back. Exhale, rounding through, pushing away through the hands. Think about pushing that belly button towards your spine. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, rounding through. And then returning to a neutral spine. I'm going to walk those hands out in front of us, coming into our puppy pose, drawing the chest down towards your mat. Try keep those hips stacked above the knees. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Two more breaths. One more breath. On your next inhale, grounding down through those hands, I want you to roll through the spine and lower the hips towards your mat, coming into your seal pose. If that feels too much for you, bring those elbows down into your spins. Breathing here, keep those shoulders nice and relaxed. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more breaths. And then slowly bring the chest down onto your mat. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders. I'm going to come into a half frog. So I want you to draw that right knee up in line with your hip. Try to keep that foot flexed. Let that right hip open. Breathe in. Breathe out. It's the new one for our practice. We don't bring frog in very often. One more breath. On your next inhale, we're going to push through the hands, push through the left knee, and lift that right leg up into our fire hydrant. Find 3 hip circles, rotating one way. And once you've done your 3 rotations, take it over in the opposite direction. Good. Draw that right knee back and cross that right knee over the left if we're coming into a cow pose, and just sink those hips in towards the heels. So in kind of a cow come child pose, opening out through those hips, breathe it in, breathe it out. 2 more breaths. On your next inhale, draw the body back up, grounding down through that left knee, Bring that right leg up and step that right foot to the outer edge of the right hand. Breathe it here, sink into those hips. Nice. We're then slowly, with control, going to take our hands over to the left and take it as deep as you can, feeling a nice stretch into that right hip. Breathe it here. One more breath. Slowly from the forearms, bring yourself back up, realign through center. Grounding down through the hands, kick that right foot back into kind of bird dog modification. We're going to take a little 3-legged press up here. We're going to lower down, drop the nose towards the mat, and as we lift up, push into a 3-legged duck. Inhale. Open out into that right hip, bend into that right knee, and just find 3 knee circles one way. And again, once you reach your 3 rotations, take it in the opposite direction. And then slowly bring that right foot down to meet the left, coming into your downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here, either finding movement or finding stillness. Yogi choice, listening to your body. One more breath. Beautiful. Coming up onto those toes, let's start to hover those knees towards our mat, coming into our crouching tiger. Close to the mat as we can, holding here for 5. Engage that core. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So lower those knees, untuck the toes and walk those hands out in front of you, coming back into our puppy pose. Lowering that chest towards your mat. Maybe bringing the chin to the mat, maybe we're just keeping the forehead to the mat. Breathe it here. Nice. Couple more breaths. One more breath. Inhale, ground down through those hands, rounding through the spine, coming back into our seal or Sphinx pose, yogi choice. Breathe it here for 3. Try to keep those shoulders relaxed. Nice. 2. And 1. Slowly lower yourself back down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, taking it over to the other side. Left leg comes up into our half frog. Try to keep that left foot flexed if you can. Beautiful. Breathe it here. Let that left hip open. Bless you. One more breath. Grounding down with the hands and that right knee, we're going to push up into our tabletop hydrogen leg, finding that rotation, taking it 3 ways, and then rotating it in the opposite direction. Nice, feels a bit awkward this one. Once you've found your 3 rotations, bring that left knee over the right, taking it into our cow face child pose, pushing those hips towards your heels. Breathe it here. One more breath. Draw yourself back through tabletop. Extend that left leg out behind you and then step the left foot to the outer edge of the left hand. Sinking into those hips for 1 breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. And let's walk those hands over to the right, either staying here or taking it slightly deeper. Breathe it in. 2 more breaths. Nice. 1 more breath. If we're down on the forearms, come back up onto the hands, take it back through center. Keep that left leg out behind you. We're going to find that little push-up once more. Lowering nose to the mat, and as you push it back up, lift that right knee, 3-legged dog. Open the hip, bend into that knee, and find your 3 hip rotations one way. Making sure you take it in the opposite direction 3 ways as well. And then we're going to revisit our downward facing, taking 3 breaths here. Again, finding stillness, maybe finding movement. Lifting that tailbone up to sky, finding space through our spine, through our shoulders. 2 more breaths. We're going to find some spinal waves within our downward facing. On our next inhale, we need to round through the spine as you pivot forward into plank. We're then going to bend into the knees, take the gaze forward, lift that tailbone back to sky, exhale. Inhale, rounding forward through plank. Bending into those knees, gaze forward, taking it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, take it forward. Exhale, take it down and back. Nice, last one, inhale, take it forward through plank. Exhale, bend into those knees, lift that tailbone up to sky. Find 1 breath in your downward facing. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. And then let's take our gaze to the top of the mat. Let's walk it in. Inhale to your half rise. Exhale, folding through. Inhale, bring those arms open overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Let's find some more heat within our flow, finding some sun salutations. Inhale, take those arms up and overhead. Exhale, take it to that central line into your forward fold. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, place the hands, step it back through plank. Yogi choice to bring those knees down, maybe knees up. Finding your vinyasa. Inhale through cobra. Exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Taking your gaze to the top of the mat. Step it through. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, with those arms open overhead. Let's keep this flowing. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, place the hands, step it back through plank. Yogi choice, finding your vinyasa. Inhaling through cobra, maybe upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 breath, breathe it in. Breathe it out. Gaze into the top of the mat, let's walk it through. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring those arms open overhead. Exhale, take it to that central line into your forward fold. Inhale, half rise, like that. Exhale, place the hand yoga choice to step or jump it back, finding your vinyasa. Inhale through your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Taking your gaze to the top of the mat, step or jump it through. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring those arms up and overhead. Exhale, take it down, adding a little bit of movement now. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, place the hand, step or jump it back, holding here. You're going to take that right foot, step the right foot to the right hand. Nice. Take that right foot back to a 3-legged plank. Hold. Right foot to the right hand. Take it back, 3-legged plank. Right foot, right hand. Nice. Take it back, 3-legged plank. Allow that right foot to come down. Left foot, left hand. Step it back, 3-legged plank. Left hand, left foot. Step it back. Left foot to left hand. Good. Step it back, 3-legged plank. Left foot comes forward. Nice. Exhale, take it back, hold. Beautiful. Left foot comes down, vinyasa. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 1 breath, breathe it in. Breathe it out. Gaze into the top of the mat, step or jump it through. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, brings the arms up and overhead. Exhale, take it through that central line. One more time, just like that. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, place your hand, step or jump it back, hold in plank. Right foot comes to the right hand. Nice, three-legged plank, cover it back. Right foot comes forward. Take it back, three-legged plank. Right foot forward, take it back, cover. Nice. Right foot comes down, left foot, left hand. Take it back, cover. Left foot comes forward. Take it back, cover. Left foot comes forward, nice. Take it back, cover, hold here. Beautiful, left foot comes down, vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take one breath, breathe it in. Breathe it out. Take your gaze to the top of the mat, step or jump it through. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, put those arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a drink if you wish to. Thanks for a pillow on the arms. And when you're ready, feet at the top of the mat, hands on heart center. Let's warm now. Hands to the heart center, inhale, take those arms up. Let's swan dive, lead with that heart, taking into your forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, place the hand, step or jump it back, finding your vinyasa. Inhale through your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one breath, breathe it in. Exhale, let it go. Next, inhale, bring that right leg up, sky, bend the knee, open out through the hip. Exhale, take that right knee to the right elbow, engage that core. Nice. Inhale, open out through that right hip, right knee. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Nice. Inhale, rise up, opening out through that right hip. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, take it back. Scorpion tail, nice. Stepping that right foot to the outer edge of the right hand. Let's take it into our lizard stretch, dropping that left knee down. Take a breath, breathe in. Breathe out, grounding down through that left hand. Open out through the right, taking the right hand to the back of the mat. Maybe holding here, maybe taking hold of that left foot, drawing it in for an additional quad stretch. Breathe in here for 3. And 2. And 1. Gently release that back foot if you have hold. Bring the right hand back down. We're going to ground down, inhale, bend into that front leg. And with the exhale, lengthen out through that right leg. Nice. Inhale, lunge it forward. Nice. Exhale, take it back. Modified half splits here. Inhale, take it forward. Exhale, holding here, draw the nose down, find some length. Breathe it in. Breathe out. Inhale, take it forward, back into that low lunge. Lift that left knee. I'm going to pivot out towards the left, coming into a circle lunge. Extending that left leg. Opening out into that hip. Take a minute, find some comfort in this posture if you can. Breathe it here for 3. 2. And 1. Bring those hands down, bend into that left knee. Finding your straddle fold. Doing a half rise. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold it down. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. 2 more breaths. Inhale, come to a half rise. Walk it back to the top of the mat, dropping that left knee down. Inhale, low lunge. Rise those arms up. Exhale, frame that right foot. Push back into plank, finding your vinyasa. Inhale through your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 1 breath here, breathe it in. Breathe it out. Next, inhale, left leg rises, bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, rise it up. Open up through that hip. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Nice. Inhale, rise and open. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Beautiful. One last rise. Take that left knee up high, open out through that hip. With the exhale, plant that left foot on the outer edge of that left hand, dropping that right knee, take a breath. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Finding that twist. Inhale, take that left arm to the back of the mat, either staying here or catching that right foot, drawing it in for that additional stretch. Breathe it here. One more breath. Gently release that right foot with control. Bring that left hand back down. Finding that movement here. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen through that left leg. Inhale, bending into that lunge. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale. Nice. Exhale, lengthen, holding here, drawing that nose down towards your mat. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Don't worry if your left leg's not completely straight. Find your limit and hold it there. 2 more breaths. Next inhale, bend into that left knee, lift that right leg, we're finding that surfer's lunge, this time to the right side of your mat. Finding that balance, maybe bringing your hands up to your heart center. Nice, holding here. 3 breaths. Beautiful. Bringing those hands down to support you, bend into that right leg and take it to a straddle fold. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, fold it down. Draw that head towards your mat. Maybe finding a gentle sway within the legs if that feels good. Bending into one, maybe the other. Allowing those hamstrings to start to awaken up. And if you're finding some movement, just find your final breath in stillness. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Inhale to your half rise. Walk it to the top of the mat. Right knee lowers into our low lunge. Inhale, rise up. Nice. Exhale, frame that left foot. Push back into plank. Finding your vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. Down facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. Inhale for 1. Exhale, let it go. Inhale for 2. Let it go. Inhale for 3. And then let it go. Take your gaze to the top of the mat, step or jump it through. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale with those arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Give those legs a shake, take a drink if you wish to. We're going to start with standing balance tonight's sequence. So finding a drishti out in front of you, find the focus point. We're going to take the right foot and hover it next to the right ankle, opening out into kind of a low tree pose. Using our hip mobility, we're going to glide that right leg up as high as we can. Rotate it forward into stop, and then take it down. Open out, rise it up. Nice. Back to stop, lower down. Open out, and rise it up. Back to stop, hold it here, pivot that right leg back, finding your warrior 3. Bending into that left knee, allow that right foot to find the mat. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Nice. Exhale, frame that left foot, lift that left leg up to sky. Inhale here. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, rise it up. Knee to nose. Inhale, rise. Knee to nose. Inhale, rise it up. This time we'll put that left foot between the hands, coming into a runner's lunge. Nice, holding here. We're going to walk those hands slightly further away from us, coming onto the fingertips. We're coming into a standing split. So lift that right leg to sky. Draw those fingertips a bit forward than you would usually. I'm going to bring ourselves onto the toes of the left foot. Inhale here. And with the exhale, draw the right knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, lengthen back out. Allow that left heel to come down. And bend into that left knee. Watch that right foot drop, preparing for warrior two. Windmill the hands up. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Nice. One breath. Nice, ladies. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, find your reverse. If you can, come onto the toes of that left foot. Deepen into your reverse warrior. Breathe it here for 3, 2, and 1. Bring that left heel down. Windmill that left arm down, coming into a kind of a modified Parsvakonasana. So I want you to find the left elbow to the left knee. So that left knee is bent. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, lengthen out through that left leg into kind of a modified Trikonasana. Nice. Exhale, Parsvakonasana, bend into that front knee. Keep that compression between the elbow and the knee. Exhale, take it back into Trikonasana legs. Nice. Exhale, bend it in. Inhale, lengthen, holding here for 1 breath. Lengthen through that hamstring. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Exhale, bending into that left knee. Left hand can now place on the instep. Right arm can come up and over into your full Parsvakonasana. Keep that right shoulder nice and open. Option to stay here. Maybe we find our bind. If you've got your bind, maybe you want to find your bird of paradise at the top of your mat. Taking some time wherever you are. If you've got your bird of paradise, just make sure you bring it back down the same way you came in, and we will all meet in our Parsvakanasanas whenever you're ready. Beautiful. Inhale here. And with the exhale, rise it up. Warrior two. Nice. Turning that right heel, I'm going to find our goddess pose. Taking the hands to the heart center. Sink into those hips. Option to keep the hands at heart center, or you can bring them onto the knees. Maybe gently sway from side to side. Whatever feels good to you. Take a minute. Check those knees are tracking the toes. Beautiful. Keep that tailbone tucked. And then we're all going to bring our hands to our heart center. Hold it here. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. 2 more breaths. Nice. 1 more breath. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Inhale, rise those arms up. Turn those heels out. Exhale, swan dive. Forward fold into your straddle pose. Breathe it here for 3. And 2. And 1. Walk those hands out into a half rise. We're going to slowly take our hands to the top of the mat. Heel toe that left foot to the outer edge, into your lizard stretch. This time we're going to keep that back knee risen if we can. Take 3 breaths here. Think about pushing that chest through those shoulders. 2 more breaths. Engage in the core. We're going to bring the right foot to meet the left, coming into our yogi squat, top of the mat. Nice. This time, rather than pushing with our elbows, I want you to draw the elbows in. Makes it much harder. Keep those legs open using the full strength of your legs. Option to stay here, or we're going to find 3 squats and rising. So we're going to inhale, rise it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, rise, squeeze. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, rise it up. Oh, it hurts. Exhale, take it down. Bring those elbows to the knees. 1 breath, breathe it in. Breathe it out. Option to make your way through your vinyasa, or if you want to, you can find your crow pose, top of the mat. Engaging that core, taking that gaze forward. And then everyone finding their vinyasa whenever you're ready. Beautiful. Nice. Take your gaze forward, Diana. That's it. Nice. Yes, well done. It shifts the weight. Beautiful. Finding your way to your own vinyasa, however you want to make it, into your downward facing. Take one breath. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Take your gaze to the top of the mat. Step or jump it through. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, brings those arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center, and take the arms to the opposite side. Feel free to take a drink if you wish to. So we're going to try find our tree pose once again. This time grounding down on our right leg, taking that left foot to the left ankle, finding that usually out in front of you, sliding that left leg up your thigh, before returning it to stalk, sliding down, opening out, sliding it up, into stalk, taking it down, open it, bring it high, into stalk. This time we're taking it back, finding our warrior three. Nice. Bending into that right knee, dropping that left foot back, rising up, high lunge. Nice. Exhale, frame that right foot, right leg rises. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, engage that core. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, rise. Exhale, put that right foot between the hands, runner's lunge. Breathe in here for one. Good. Walking those hands a little bit further away, preparing for our standing split. Grounding down into that right leg, left leg rises. Coming up onto the toes of that right foot, inhale. Exhale, bend into that left knee, knee to nose. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, rise. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, rise up. Lower that right heel down. Bend into that right knee and watch that left foot drop back, preparing for your warrior two. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, deepen. One breath, breathe it in. Breathe it out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reverse. Coming up onto the toes of that front right foot. Find some depth here. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Two more breaths. Taking that left hand as far down that left leg as you can. Nice. Allow that right heel to find the mat. Wiggle the hands down. Right elbow is coming to that right knee, finding that compression into our modified Parsvakonasana. Inhale, lengthen through that right hamstring. Exhale, bending through. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Nice. Inhale, lengthen, holding here. Keep that left shoulder nice and open. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Bending into that right knee, right hand can come to the instep, left hand can come up and over, finding our Parsvakonasana. Maybe we want to take that bind. Take that left hand behind the back, right hand comes underneath that right thigh. Maybe we stay here, or maybe we take that left foot to the top of the mat, finding our bird of paradise. And then, again, with control, no rush. We will all come down the same way we came in. Meeting in our Parsvakonasana. One full breath, breathe it in. Breathe it out. Inhale, engage that core, warrior two. Nice. So that left heel in, finding your goddess pose. Hands to the heart center. Find one breath in your goddess. Nice, we can find some movement here. Inhale, rise the arms up, squeezing through those glutes. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, rise. Beautiful. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale and lower, breathe it in. Breathe it out. One more breath.
into your straddle fold. Lifting through that tailbone, drawing that crown of the head towards your mat. Breathe it here for 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale to a half rise. Let's walk it to the top of the mat, heel toe that right foot out into an active lizard stretch. Left knee stays off the mat if we can. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. We're going to engage the core, step that left foot in to meet the right. Finding your yogi squat. Nice. Let's find those squats one last time. Elbows come in. Inhale, squeeze and rise. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, we can feel this tomorrow. Exhale, lower it down. Find your yogi spot. One breath, breathe in. Breathe out. Making your way through your vinyasa, maybe via another crow pose. Yogi choice as always. Wherever you are, we'll meet in our downward facing. Beautiful. Well done, everyone. Beautiful. Taking it through your plank, maybe through your chaturanga. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take one breath, breathe it in. Breathe it out. And just slowly allow the knees to come down. Let's just take 3 breaths in child pose. Drawing those hips towards our heels, maybe taking a drink if you wish to. Taking 3 full breaths. And then whenever you feel ready, we will all meet in our downward facing dog. Last little push, everyone. Nice. Inhale, bring that right leg up to sky. Bend the knee, take the right knee to the nose, engage the core. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, rise. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, rise it up. And with the exhale, plant that right foot between the hands. Find our high lunge. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, deeper. Bring my hands to the heart center. We're going to step that left foot through, coming into our short pose. Nice. Finding that drift. You can cross that left ankle over the right knee, taking it into our figure 4 chair pose. Maybe we can sit back and lift our elbows, find our knee. Maybe find our foot. Breathe in here. 2 more breaths. With control, so we can draw it back up through stop. And we're going to open that left knee out to the side. As we do so, we're going to pivot forward, stepping that left hip on top of the right, coming into our half moon. Left foot flex to the left side of the room. Nice. Option to stay here. Maybe we see if we can lift that right hand away from our mat. 1 breath, breathe it in. Breathe it out. Beautiful, embrace the wobble. Gorgeous, 1 more breath. With control, we're going to bend into that right knee. Drop that left foot towards the mat and rise it up. Warrior 2. Breathe it in here. Exhale, left hand comes to the instep of the right foot, finding our easy pose. Right arm rises. Inhale. Exhale, draw that right elbow towards the mat. Nice, deepen into that hip. Inhale, open out. Exhale, elbow comes down. Inhale, open out. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, open. Dropping all 10 toes over to the right, finding our horizon pose. Lowering that left hip, right hand slides down towards that left foot. Inhale, rise that hip up, take the right arm up and overhead. Exhale, take it back down. Inhale, rise it up. And exhale and lower. Inhale, rise it up. Bring that right hand down to the top of the mat and kick that right leg back up to sky, three-legged dog. With the exhale, we're taking the right knee to the left elbow, opening out into our forward triangle. Dropping that left heel down, left arm rises. Inhale. Exhale, take that left hand overhead. Inhale and rise. Exhale, bring that left hand down. Come onto the toes of that left foot. You're going to find a little bit of movement here. You're going to bend into that right knee, lengthen into the left. With the exhale, lengthen into the right and then into the left. Nice. Switching between the two, lengthening and bending. Nice. One more round. And I want you to finish with that front leg bending. Nice. We're going to ground down through that right hand. If you've been to my classes before, you'll know where we're going. Step that left leg over the right. Then the right hand's coming down and the right leg is opening up into a reversed half move. So the left foot's down, right hand's down. Breathe it in, breathe it out. One more breath. With control, bend into that left knee and plant that right foot down to the back of the mat. Pivot the hands over to the right, coming back into a straddle fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold it down. One breath. Slowly walking those hands out into a half rise. I want you to heel toe those feet in a little bit closer, like hip distance apart. We're going to see if we can come into our firefly, have a play with our firefly. We're going to bend into those knees and take the hands behind our heels of our feet, creating a shelf with our elbows stacked above the wrists. See if you can sit your thighs onto those elbows, maybe lifting those feet together, maybe extending out into your firefly. Have a play, see if you can find that shelf first. Nice. We'll have one more go with everyone, don't worry. Taking it to the top of the mat. Let's just meet in our downward facing dog. Take one breath, breathe it in. Breathe it out. Inhale, left leg rises. Bend the knee, take that left knee to nose. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, rise. Knee to nose. Inhale, rise it up. Planting that left foot between the hands, finding our high lunge. Inhale, rise those arms up. Exhale, knee low. Beautiful. Bring those hands to the heart center, finding our stalk pose, top of the mat. Finding our balance, pushing that right ankle over the left knee, sitting back into our seated full chair pose. Breathe in here. Don't worry if you come out of it, just rejoin. Beautiful. Rising it back up, coming into stalk. Opening out with that right hip. As we do so, pivot forward with the left opening out into our half move. Having a play, maybe we come up onto the fingertips, maybe we lift the hand, finding a few breaths here. Nice. Well done, everyone. One more breath. Bending into that left knee, grounding down with that right foot, coming into your warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, wiggle that right hand down, left arm rises, easy pose. Beautiful. Exhale, left elbow finds the mat. Inhale, open out. Exhale, take it down. Inhale and open. Exhale. And inhale. Turning all 10 toes to the left side of your mat, lowering that right hip, left hand comes down towards the right foot. Inhale, lift the hip, take that left arm up and over. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. rise it back up. Left hand comes down, kick that left leg up to sky, three-legged dog. Breathe it in. Exhale, left knee comes to the right elbow, open out, fold and triangle. Right heel drops, right arm rises. Exhale, take it overhead. Inhale, back to sky. Exhale, right hand comes down, hook onto the toes of that right foot. Finding that movement as we bend into that left knee, right leg extends. Right knee bends, left leg extends. Finding that breath, working with each foot, each knee, alternating through. Last round. Bending into that front leg at the top of the mat, grounding down through that left hand, stop that right foot over, kick that left leg up to sky, reverse half moon, last push. Right leg's grounded, left leg's risen. Left arm's down, right arm to sky, finding that twist, breathe it in, breathe it out. Bending into that right leg, watch as that left foot drops behind you, walking out to the left, straddle fold. Last round, lengthen through that tailbone, draw the crown of the head down. 3 breaths. Walking those hands out to a half rise, yogi choice. We're going to have another play with our fly fly if you wish. Heel toeing those feet towards yourself, about hip distance apart. Bend into the knees and take the hands behind the heels. Try to keep those elbows stacked above those wrists. Try and make a shelf with your elbows, take your thighs to the elbow. And if you can find that connection, just see if you can sit back a little bit. And engage the core to lift the feet first. And if you find the lift, you can extend out into your fly flash. Nice. Have a play. So turn your fingertips towards you, Cash. That's it.
It feels more comfortable when I'm not
You need to be able to bend into it. It might be worth purchasing a few blocks. And then whenever you feel ready, I have no fancy way out with that, so you can just bring it down. Let's take a child pose, everyone. Well done. Drawing those hips towards your heels, not your heels to your hips. Grounding the chest down towards the mat, forehead to the mat. 3 breaths. Option to hold your child pose, or if you want to, feel free to come into your headstand. Giving me a little wave if anybody wants to have a play.
Give me a week. That's right.
Have a play, anyone? Wow. Beautiful. Now if you're feeling quite comfortable in your headstand, we could try draw those knees back down onto the triceps. Engage the core as you tilt the forehead and the gaze back to the top of the mat into your crow. So close! So close. You just need to make sure you are slightly out. So you just need to make sure the alignment is right. So make sure your fingertips, middle fingers facing the top of the mat. And when you're bent, make sure that elbow is stacked over that wrist. So before you kind of bring your knees up, just check that alignment with your heads down. Because that will bring you in. So you just need to take your hands a little bit wider out. That's it, yeah. And then bend into them. And then lean forward. That's it. Position. We're going to come back up, but just for now, we're going to work on all that hip flexors that we've taken. Just turn this way. So we're going to take it laid onto our mat. Now just bring your hands underneath your bottoms just to support the back, and we bring the legs up the wall. Nice. So we're going to open out with the legs into straddle. Once you reach your limit, I want you to do 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3. Engage the core, draw them back to center. Nice. Exhale, open out, 3 pulses. Draw it in. Exhale, take them out, 3 pulses. Engage, draw it back in. Nice. Exhale, open out and pulse. And draw it in. Nice. Bend into those knees, slowly roll yourself back up onto the mat. I'm going to open out into straddle. Taking the hands behind you, push your fingertips away from you. I just want you to inhale, open out through the chest. Exhale, round it through. With every inhale, really push into it so you can find a bit more space. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, open out, push into it. Exhale, round. Inhale. Now you have the choice just to push into those hands, taking it forward. Depending on how much space you have, you can take those hands forward into maybe a pancake, into a fold, whatever far as feels comfortable. Breathe it here for 3. Dynamic, beautiful, gorgeous fold. Stunning. Hold it here. And then slowly walk those hands back in. Take hold of those things as you guide the feet back into your bladder, soles of the feet together. Interlacing the hands around your toes, legging through that spine. Exhale, fold it down. I love this song. Do you know where I got it from? I should find it off Dharma. Hello, this woman's amazing. She's proper American country out there. One more breath. Slowly bring yourself back through center. I want you to take a yoga grip on the big toes. We're going to engage the core and open out into a balanced straddle. You can hold here if you like, or we're going to have a little bit of fun with a little bit of rolling. Inhale. Exhale, roll it back, and see if you can use the core to engage it back to that straddle pose. Don't worry how it looks, it's just a bit of fun. Inhale. Exhale, take it back, and guide it back up. I'm slowly rotating around my mat. Inhale. Exhale, take it back. And guide, oh, nearly lost it then, guide it back up. I'll try to get myself back central. Inhale here. Exhale, draw those feet back in. Inhale, lengthen through that tailbone. Exhale, back up. One breath, breathe in. Breathe out. And then slowly bring ourselves back through center. Take hold of those knees. Let's find our boat pose. Drawing those thighs towards our bellies, engage that core, chest nice and open. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's slowly take it down for a count of 5 into our canoe. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet come down, body comes down. Draw those knees up towards your chest. Give yourself a gentle rock from side to side. So we're just going to do a bit of counter stretching after all those hip openers. Bringing the feet down onto your mat, knees bent. Just cross that right leg over the left. Drawing those knees in towards your chest, taking hold of the outer edges of the feet, coming into a laid cow face. Pulling those feet in towards your body. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. 2 more breaths.
want you to gently release the feet but keep the legs crossed. And see if you can take a double wrap into eagle legs. Good. Don't worry if you can't, but just see if you can take it more into eagle. I want you to take that right arm and cross it over the left, coming into your eagle arms. Good. We're going to find 10 crunches here. We're going to lift them shoulders, draw the elbows in towards the knees. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen through the legs, through the arms. Exhale, draw it back in for 2. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale for 3. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale for 4. Inhale. Exhale for 5. Inhale. Exhale for 6. Inhale. And 7. Inhale. And 8. Inhale. And 9. One last push. Inhale. Exhale, draw it in. Slowly unravel, bring the legs back down onto your mat. And then cross that left leg over the right. Drawing those knees in towards the chest, taking hold of the outer edges, coming into your cow face on the opposite side. Beautiful. Breathe it here for 3 breaths. Gently releasing those feet. Let's find those eagle legs, crossing over once more if we can. Crossing that left arm over the right, coming into your eagle arms. Beautiful. Inhale, draw those elbows to knee. And inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, draw it in for 2. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Inhale. Exhale for 4. Inhale. Exhale for 5. Inhale. And 6. And 7. Inhale. 8. And 9. Last push. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw it in. Gently unravel. Take those knees to the chest. Gentle rock from side to side. And then slowly allow those knees to look towards the shoulders. Take hold of the outer edges of the feet, drawing those knees in towards your shoulders, drawing that tailbone down. Finding your happy baby. Either finding some movement or a gentle rock from side to side. Couple of breaths here. And then gently release the feet from the hands. Bring the legs up the wall. Nice. We're going to walk our hands up our back, coming into our shoulder stand. We're going to find some more movement here. We're going to open the legs out into straddle. See if we can take the toes overhead into kind of a straddle plow. And then slowly draw the feet back together, coming into your traditional plow. And then using the core, drive the legs back up into your shoulder stand. Good. Open the legs out into straddle. Drop those feet overhead. Draw the feet back together, coming into your traditional plow. And use that core to rise yourself back up into that shoulder stand. One last time. Open out into your straddle. Take those feet overhead. And then use the core to drive those feet back together into your plow pose. Using that core to drive the legs back up into your traditional shoulder stand. Breathe it here for 3. And 2. Slowly walking those hands down the back, bringing those legs back up the wall. Beautiful. I want you to take a yoga grip onto the big toes and just open the legs out into your final straddle pose. Breathe it here. Notice how open the hips are feeling. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. 2 more breaths. Keeping the legs where they are, release the toes from the left hand to your heart, the right hand to your belly. And purely using the core, slowly start to bring the legs back together with control as slowly as you can until they meet at the center of the mat, back into those legs, up the wall. Beautiful. Bending into those knees, draw the knees to the chest. Open the arms out in line with your shoulders. Dropping the knees to the left and your gaze to the right. Slowly bring your head back through center. Draw the knees back through center. And take the knees over to the right and your gaze to the left. And then bring the head back through center. Draw the knees back through center. Interlace the hands around the toes, coming into a bound Baddha as you compress the heels towards the body. Breathe it in. Exhale, let everything go. And then gently releasing the feet from the hands, allowing the feet to find your mat in a laid back konasana. Left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Just allowing the belly to sink and deepen. Preparing for a spinal pose. And then just take a moment to make yourself as comfortable as you want to be. Either staying in laid back konasana or coming into your traditional shavasana. Feet bottom corners of your mat, arms facing upwards. And just take this moment to allow yourself this comfort. And just notice how your body responds to this comfort. Softening, releasing, and sinking and settling into this moment. Notice the sensations of comfort. Notice if any thoughts have arisen disturbing your comfort. And just for now, allow them to melt away. With the mind free, the body is free to enjoy these sensations. And just notice in the absence of thoughts, you only have peace. Allow yourself to settle into this peace.
Sunlight fell and reminded me life can be so gracious sometimes. And I felt like everything around me was connected somehow. At night I hear the rhythm of the ocean as it breaks on the shore. bound by reflections of memories they'll forever hold. And they say, hold on to what you love, keep them close to you. And they say, hold on to this time we have, and let the light shine through.
Start to bring the awareness back to your heart center. Notice the heart center rising on the inhalation, falling on the exhalation. Bring the awareness back to your body and feel your body resting there peacefully. Feel the support beneath you. Notice the temperature of the room around you. And notice how you feel within this moment. And then slowly start to introduce some small movements with your fingers, within your toes. And then slowly bring your hands up to your heart center in prayer position. Take a full deep inhale. And as you guide your thumbs towards your third eye, just sigh it out. Inhale, take the arms up and overhead, stretching from your fingers right through to your toes. And as you exhale, draw those knees in towards your chest for one final squeeze. And then whenever you feel ready, I will meet you up in seated. Thank you so much everyone for sharing your